motivated right by now. Five, bro, five. The track on five. Well, let me tell it to you one time. You violate me one time. I wanna pull the trigger one time. Slow kiss me one time. This shit thinks it's all one time. So just raise some and bust one time. Girl, if you give it to me one time, it's the show. You can back more than one time. Just know you're fucking with a city boy. And you know them city boys that keep a lot of toys. Like AKs, SKs, Evers, and N's. Keep on feeling like the world is mine. Yeah. I'm at the crib when it's down for shit to pop off. So I can run in the safe and snatch it alcohol. I got something that'll run through your vest from legal baseball. Holding your chest, so fuck with me. And mama raised me as a soldier, born bred a soldier, live, die a soldier. And you can say I never told you what. The realest killing snitches for free. For me, I pledge allegiance to the hood, cause police and politicians mean it's no good. So light it up if you're ready to fly. Real soldiers ain't afraid to die. Smoke with me. But let me tell it to you one time. You violate me one time. I wanna pull the trigger one time. Slow kiss me one time. This shit thinks it's all one time. So just raise them and bust them one time. Girl, if you give it to me one time, it's the show. You can back more than one time. I'm fighting the demons, confident and courageous. I'm for the team, I'm for individual status. It won't be real if haters let the haters. And step back, fool, my flow is contagious. Here comes the birth of a new era. I'm about to bring them to a new level. Bring them through the heat of the night. And got them right back to the light. Stay with me. I'm riding high. I'm burning on the Cali Kush. She got the goods, baby, just need a little push. Facing the south, my life is like a storybook. That little faith and shows you that was all it took. Look at him now, look at him how I got him shook. What it is what it is, no matter how it look. I got the herbs if you ready to fly. Light up and let us hit for the sky. Stay with me. But let me tell it to you one time. You violate me one time. I wanna pull the trigger one time. Slow kiss me one time. This shit thinks it's all one time. So just raise them and bust them one time. Girl, if you give it to me one time, it's the show. You can back more than one time. Damn, I love the way you shine and move, girl. The true definition of a diamond. You make me wanna give you twins. I'm at your door, baby, please let me in. Good God, you got me feeling. The cold water got that sexy body creaming. And I only need it one time. And for sure, you be back more than one time. And when I roll by myself, don't get it twisted. Good God, you feeling. Ain't no things that ain't good for your health. No, chill around and just keep this chill. Yeah. Storm told me that he got me. I said when it's done, they gon' sweat me. My mama told me not to let them cowards get me. I switched up now, I'm busting out left it. But let me tell it to you one time. You violate me one time. I wanna pull the trigger one time. Slow kiss me one time. This shit thinks it's all one time. So just raise them and bust them one time. Girl, if you give it to me one time, it's the show. You can back more than one time.
What's good, everybody? Had a late breakfast. I was just trying to finish up my breakfast, but we're gonna go ahead and get into this video. This is day one, part one. So we watched the opening statements. If you haven't, you can go back and review the video. Let me speak to everybody first, like I do. Mom of TT, Leslie, roll a mile in my shoes, green, SMTH was good. Erica, what's going on? Let me see who else. Hey, observing stuff. What's going on? What's going on? African Goddess Jenkins, how you doing? I'm gonna get on camera just a little bit, y'all. But for right now, we're gonna go ahead and start this video. The sound should be better than the last couple of videos, but let me know.
Prior to that's what I'm just asking about because excuse us.
I don't know why it's low like that. They hating. They don't want me to play it.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Before we hear the next witness on behalf of the state, I'm going to read into the record what's called a stipulation. A stipulation is acts that are agreed upon by the attorneys. Generally, they're done so that a particular witness doesn't have to come in and testify. You are to accept these stipulations as part of the record and evidence in this case, as the stipulation had by the attorneys. The stipulation reads as follows. The parties agree and stipulate that Defense Exhibit 1 are fair and accurate copies of a portion of Rachel Anderson's apartment rental paperwork. Okay. State may call the next witness.
Thank you, Dr. State call.
Good afternoon. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony that you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, as you shall answer unto God and under the pains and penalties of perjury? May be seated. All right, there is a microphone in front of you. It is important that you speak loud enough so that the ladies and gentlemen of the jury can hear you.
Okay.
All right, if you would please, for the record, state your name, spelling your name.
Lisa Richardson, Richardson.
All right, keep your voice up. All right, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Ms. Rick, going back to the second half of 2017 and early part of 2018, tell us what your employment was.
I was a property manager at a complex.
And are you familiar with an apartment complex in the east part of Columbus?
Okay, so This is the manager at Rachel's apartments. So let's listen to her. She don't want to be shown on camera.
Crossing,
I am.
and is that the place you were
Hey, True
employed?
Seeker.
I was.
And how long were
Where you
you
been?
with the management company that owned Cardinal Crossing?
It was Cardinal Creek for 3 years.
For 3 years, and that did include the time of January of 2018?
Yes.
And how many units were in that apartment complex?
193.
193?
It is.
And was an address of 3044 Allegheny Avenue, apartment number B, was that within the Cardinal Creek complex?
Yes.
And is that a location here in Franklin County, Ohio?
Yes, it is.
And directing your attention back to that time frame, did you know or meet two individuals identified to you as Rachel Anderson and Sean Griggs?
I did.
And did you personally deal with them when they rented an apartment at that complex?
I did.
And if I may approach the witness, Your Honor? You may. I'm going to ask you to look at an item that's marked as Defendant's Exhibit Number 1. In this case, it appears to be a Horizon Asset Management Inc. rental agreement, multi-page document with addendums. And if we look at about a third of the way back, is that page familiar to you?
It is.
And keep your voice up for the jury. And is your signature on that page as the property manager?
Yes, it is.
And is Rachel Anderson's signature on that?
Yes, it is.
As well as Sean Griggs?
Yes, it is.
And those were signed the day that they rented the apartment?
Yes, it was.
And that would have been around May of 2017, is that correct?
It's been a while, but I think so.
No, I push what's in your on email, the date on this document, if you want to look at that and refresh your memory, can you tell us when that document was signed?
May 15th, 2017.
And is it a one-year lease?
Yes.
And it would be for an apartment in that complex?
Yes, it was.
And 2 bedrooms?
It was.
And it's low level and upper level?
Yes.
And did you provide at the apartment complex parking for the residents that rented apartments? They're all street parking?
Yes.
And was there additional parking for visitors as well besides residents?
You allow one visitor's parking per household.
Now, I wanna, did you know, having signed as tenants Rachel Anderson and Sean Griggs, you knew them then, correct?
Yes.
And directing your attention back to the morning of January 29th of 2018, did you have contact individuals in connection with Rachel Anderson and her residence at that apartment?
I did.
Okay, will you tell the jury what happened that morning that you dealt with in connection with Miss Anderson?
Her job came up and they were just wanting to enter her apartment because they couldn't get in touch with her, and that was just uncommon for her. I just explained to her that I couldn't let them in because we have to do a 24-hour notice. I tried to take the information, but they were insistent that something wasn't right.
Now, the rental agreement has a 24 notice provision that you just can't go into a tenant's apartment without their consent, without 24 notice, correct?
Yes.
And you were concerned about that, correct?
Yes.
And the person asking to enter was not Rachel Anderson or Sean Griggs.
That's right.
And was Mr. Griggs still living at the apartment at that time?
I didn't know until I called him. He told me that he wasn't.
So you called him that morning of January 29th?
Yes, I did.
And did he relate to you he was no longer residing there?
He did.
Did you seek permission, since he signed the lease back in May of 17, did you seek permission from him to go in the apartment yourself? Had he given the permission since he was on the lease?
Yes, I did.
And What did you do after talking to Mr. Griggs?
Once he gave me the permission to enter, I just went and grabbed the keys, and me and the officer walked over to the apartment, and I went in.
Now, when you say the officer, how many times did you go in the apartment that morning?
Twice.
Twice. The first time were the police there?
Yes, they were.
And had the individual from the job called the police?
Yes, her job called the police, and then, so that's why they were out there. When we went out there together, the guy was still standing in front of the job. I just sort of went in, looked around, and I just blew out the candle and then closed the door again.
Okay, now you just mentioned the candle. Let me ask you to look at, I'm going to put on the overhead projector. This is an item on the overhead projector, Ms. Robinson, that's smart for purposes of identification. In this case, that states Exhibit A1. Can you tell us what's shown in that photograph?
That would be her apartment, and she was in apartment B.
She was in apartment B on the right-hand side where that light is on. Is that correct?
No, she was on the side, on B.
On the left side?
Yes.
Apartment C, which is adjoining, has the light on outside. And does that depict the apartment that you leased to her and that we've been talking about?
Yes.
And it has an outside entry through that door that says labeled B?
Yeah.
Are there any other points in which you can enter the apartment other than through that door?
Yes, I have a back door.
And yes, and say, keep your voice up, please.
Yes, I have a back door as well.
You mentioned a candle. I have, for purposes of identification, a exhibit marked as states Exhibit A5, and there is a table that appears to be in the first room of that apartment. Does the candle you're referring to appear on that table?
It does.
There's a pointer there in front of you. Can you press the button on the pointer and show the jury where the candle was?
So it's right there. Yeah, it's right there.
Okay, that's the candle.
It is.
There are some Venetian blinds there on the wall to the end, next to the door to the entrance.
Yes, it is.
And can you point, someone who's on the outside looking in, I see a gap between those Venetian blinds. Would they have been able to see that candle?
You would.
And upon your entry into the apartment, that candle was lit and burned.
Yes, it was.
And did you go around the apartment downstairs?
Yes, sir.
Did you find Rachel Anderson downstairs in that apartment?
No, I didn't.
Did you go upstairs?
Yes, I did.
And tell the jury what you did when you went upstairs.
When I went upstairs, I just sort of looked inside of the bedrooms and just opened the doors just to see was she laying in the bed or on the floor or anything like that, and I didn't see anything, so I came back out.
Did you look inside the closets in the bedrooms upstairs?
No, I didn't.
Did you have any reason to think that she, alive or dead, was in the closet?
No, I didn't.
I'm going to ask you to look at another item marked for purposes of identification that states Exhibit A6. Does that show this candle from a different angle?
It does. Okay.
And that's the living room of the apartment that we're talking about?
It is.
After going around the apartment and looking for Ms. Anderson, did you report back to the interested employer and the police that you didn't find her in there?
I did.
What did you do at that point as the landlord, property manager for the premises?
I just locked the doors back and went back into the office.
You know, the door was locked when you went over there.
It was, yes.
And you had a key that allowed you to enter as a landlord, correct?
Yes,
And when you left after not finding Rachel Anderson there, you locked the door again.
I did.
And when you went back to your office, as far as you know, did the man from her job, did he leave or did he stay?
Honestly, I don't know if he left or if he stayed.
Okay. Did the police come back another time that Monday?
They did because there still was concern about her being in there and me not checking everything.
And so what happened? Tell the jury.
I talked to Sean Griggs and I told him that I didn't see anything in the apartment. It was a candle that was blown, but I did blow it out. He just asked me, did I check the closets? And I explained to him, no, I didn't check any closets. And he just asked that I would. So then at that point, me and the police officers, we went back over.
Another man, John Kennedy, that had arrived at the scene by that time?
I don't know his name, but she did have a friend that arrived, yes.
Okay, and did you and that friend go into Rachel's apartment?
We did. I opened the door and he went in.
Did you go in with him?
I stayed in the living room, yes.
Downstairs?
Yes.
And again, you didn't see Rachel, correct?
I did not.
And did he go upstairs?
He did.
And tell the jury what happened next.
He went upstairs, he looked around, and then you just heard him scream. And then he came back downstairs, and we all just walked outside. And then the police officers came in.
Did you or he in your presence advise the police what he had found?
He did, yes.
And did the police then go in the premises?
Yes, they did.
Now, you mentioned the second place in which you could enter the premises besides the front door. Did you notice whether or not the back entrance had a broken window or if there was any signs of forced entry back there?
No, it wasn't any broken entry. That's one of the things we check for just to make sure nothing is broke and the doors are locked.
And you did that both times you were in there?
I did.
Okay, thank you. I have no questions. Ms. Dixon or Mr. Thomas, ma'am.
Thank you, Mr. O'Brien. Cross-examination.
Ms. Dixon or Mr. Thomas, ma'am.
Good afternoon, Mr. Dixon.
Good afternoon.
Have we met before?
No, we have not. I don't believe.
Okay. Do you recall a time when I tried to talk to you at the office and I was with another gentleman?
I do not.
You don't remember?
No, sir.
Okay.
There go Mr. Brown, y'all.
Were you under any orders to not talk about this case?
Yes, sir.
And who gave you those orders?
The owners of the company.
Okay. And you're no longer employed with that company?
No, I'm not.
Did you resign?
No, I was let go.
And did that have anything to do with this case or your actions in this case?
No, sir. It was a year later.
Okay. On the fashion.
Correct. 8 days notice and pay the 3 months up front.
Okay. Would that include an extra deposit you take right after you deposit, or how do you do that?
The deposit is waived at that point.
Okay. And this was explained to Rachel.
Correct.
Well, her signature is on the bottom.
Yes, it
And
is.
she signed these pages and addendums and everything
Yes, she did.
in person.
Yes, she
And
did.
you went over this with her.
Yes, I did.
And Sean.
Yes.
Okay. Now, you indicated that was it the police who came to your office the first time to talk to you?
No, don't even mind you, Mr. Brown.
Or something of that nature?
No, it was the employer. Rachel's one of her employers came to the job.
How did the police get involved?
Because I think the employer called the police.
Okay. And so based on the employer, did he indicate that he knew where Rachel lived?
Yeah, he said he had looked through the window and he saw that a candle was burning.
And so I believe you indicated you could not talk to him or you couldn't go in. You had to contact Sean.
Right.
And did you call Sean?
I did.
Right,
Did
roll
you
a
give
mile in my
immediate,
shoes.
permission
You
to
gonna
go
see.
into the unit?
No, he said that he will try to reach out to Rachel and that he will call us back.
So Sean did not give you permission to go into the unit?
Not initially, no.
And was that the only time you talked to Sean?
No, he called and then he gave us permission once he couldn't get Rachel on the phone.
Is that the only time you talked to Sean?
I believe so. No. I called, I talked to him afterwards.
Okay. So the first time you talked to Sean, he said, hold on, I can't give you permission. Let me check something out first.
Correct.
And how long was it before he called you back?
I would say, I don't know exactly, within 10, 15 minutes, I would say.
Okay. And you went on this phone call because you got this other guy standing there.
Correct.
Waiting to try to check, right?
Correct.
And you had a clock right behind you?
I did.
Okay. And so when he called back, did he tell you anything about a call?
Right,
No,
Erica.
he just gave me
This is
permission.
my granddaddy.
And the second time you called Sean,
He's your granddaddy.
did he say anything about a closet?
None of the second time, no.
So the third time, when you talked to Sean, that's when Sean said to you, make sure you check the closet.
Correct. That's when I told him I didn't see anything strange in the.
I don't know why it's not clear, y'all.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on. Maybe my internet, but I got it hooked straight to the internet. I'm not using Wi-Fi. Sorry about that, y'all. I don't know why it's so blurry.
Do you know who lived? And I want to show you what this.
See something.
I think I might have this is the state exhibit.
Well, it's loading pretty good. I don't know.
State exhibit 1A. Is it not that person witness? You may. I ain't good at all this technology. Some of those things. Okay. This will put out back somewhere. I'm going to show you what's been marked for identification purposes as state exhibit A1.
Okay.
Tell members of the jury who lived in apartment C.
I couldn't tell you that. I don't know offhand.
Okay. Who lived in apartment A?
I can't tell you that.
Why is he talking about all that? He just trying to, I guess, to me, they really don't have a chance in hell of winning the defense, but we all know how this stuff works out.
What made you know or recognize Rachel Anderson and Sean Griggs?
Because when they come to the office and they say their names, the first thing we do is look them up in the computer.
And so the people that lived in C and A, you didn't need to do that for at any time. Or that was prior to you working there.
I don't understand the question, I'm sorry.
You said that when people come in and make the application to move in the Garden Creek, you look them up.
No, I said the only reason I knew that Rachel stayed in apartment B was because her leaning forward, so I looked at her information up.
Well, my answer, I guess, is outside of her job calling in, you didn't have any interaction with Rachel or Sean?
Just them paying their rent.
Who paid the rent?
Either, I can't remember, but both of them probably did at different times.
So if I showed you a document from there indicating that the rent was paid by Rachel, would you disagree with that?
I would not.
What does it matter with who the rent? This dude here.
I'm gonna approach the witness, Your Honor.
You may.
Give me 1 minute, please. Count, I'm gonna direct your attention to page 17, when we finish exhibit 1. '17 and '18. Ms. Richardson, can you look at that? Now, does that help you answer my question better as who paid the rent?
Because this says Rachel Anderson, that don't mean that's who came in, that's just whose name on the lease. So anyone can walk in and pay their rent.
So when you look at this, can you tell if it's paid by check?
I could just tell that it was paid for either a check or a money order because the last 3 numbers are on the statement.
Okay. But you don't have any independent recollection?
I do not.
So let me show you. Plus 17, 18, 19, 20. What is that on page 20?
It's a copy of a money order.
And who's it from?
Looks like it said Michael Anderson.
Okay, and that is for deposit?
It doesn't say if it's for a deposit or not.
Okay. How much is it for?
$949.49.
And how much is the rent?
$705, I believe.
Now, I think in this contract, you indicated that, show you the last page. Was that the deposit?
Yes, it was.
And that was with the prorated amount of the rent?
Correct.
Now, to bring your attention back to January 29th, yeah. You got a second visit at your office. Was that from a Columbus police officer?
It was.
And the Columbus police officer indicated that he wanted to see if you would do another check.
The second time, no, when the police came in the second time,
Yes.
I wanted them to go in with me because I didn't find anything the first time.
Did you call the police?
I did not.
So how did the police arrive?
I do not know.
Let me say then that first of all, you were sitting in your office and the police came in.
Correct.
And they asked you about this apartment, is that correct?
That's correct.
And again, you had to get permission to go in.
That's correct.
And I believe you indicated on direct examination that at that point, did any other person come into your office?
Her employer came into the office.
Outside of that, the second time when the police came in?
Not that I can remember now.
But you did see another individual, is that correct?
That's correct.
And what happened then?
That's when I told Deshaun, and he said that he wanted me to go check the closets and his friend would meet us at the apartment to go in.
All right. Yeah.
So show us. No.
I don't know if y'all were paying attention, but there's another person on the lease. So they've been talking back and forth with him. So anyway, he called back and asked him, did they check the closet? This was her roommate, former roommate. Told them to check the closets, which is odd, right? This is not Anthony, the guy that's on trial. This was her former roommate.
Let me go back. You went in, you saw the camera that Mr. O'Brien was asking you about.
Correct.
And you blew out the camera.
I did.
Now, did you notice anything else different about the apartment at that point?
No, because I had never been in her apartment. I started living there.
So you didn't see anything out of place or
I didn't.
any disturbances or anything like that?
No, sir.
And it was the same when you went upstairs?
Correct.
And it was the same when you went in the kitchen?
Yes, it was.
And you checked the doors?
Yes,
And when you got there, the door was locked?
it was.
That door was locked?
It was.
There were no broken windows or glass. Could you tell when you went in there the first time if you could see a struggle?
I couldn't tell. I don't know what that looks like. I'm sorry.
There was no broken glass or anything like that?
Yeah, no.
Didn't seem out of the ordinary to you?
No.
Okay.
You missed about 29 minutes, Melvin, but if you can go back after this and watch.
Sean's friend or the guy that was there, did he have a key?
No, I let him in.
You let him in? And I believe you indicated that you went into the living room.
Yes. When you walk into the front door, you
Hey,
automatically
Queen.
walk into the living room.
Okay, did you go past the living room?
No, I stayed at the door the second time.
I'll explain, tell the members of the jury, what did that person do?
He came in the apartment. He walked upstairs. He was looking around for a while, and then I just heard him scream.
So he didn't go in and go in the laundry room or in the back to the kitchen area or any of that?
Not that I can remember.
He went directly up the steps.
I think so.
That's what you remember.
I think so.
And then you heard a scream. Is that correct?
That's correct.
And he got out. Is that right?
That's correct.
Did you see him go back in?
No, we all left out at that point.
You all left out at that point.
Yeah, me and the guy, me and his friend, we both left out the door, and the police officers came in.
Okay. And you were 100% sure that all y'all left. He didn't stay in there.
I can't be 100% now. That's a while ago. I know I left out.
You ain't left out.
Yes, sir.
But you don't know if he left and came back in.
I do not know.
Hey, Rachel, did I say hey to you?
Let me ask you, do you know a person of the Anita Anderson?
I just know that she was a resident.
And do you know if anybody stayed with Anita Anderson?
I do not.
I'm sorry?
No, it's no one on her lease, no.
There was no one on her lease?
That's correct.
Do you know Anthony Gordon?
I do not.
You never seen him before?
I have not.
Do you know Allison Gamble?
I believe that's Anita's daughter.
Okay. Did Benita live out there?
She did.
Do you know if Benita had a boyfriend?
I do not.
Where did Benita live?
In one of the one-bedroom apartments.
How far from Rachel?
I can't say how far. I don't know her exact address.
Do you know where Benita lived?
I do not know her address now.
I mean, you might not know her address, no, but did she live down from the rental office?
I believe she stayed maybe one or two buildings, but it's a lot of buildings, so I don't know her exact building now.
Okay. And what about Allison?
I know her building because we had to go over there, and I think it was 2 to 3 buildings over from the office.
Did you ever receive any complaints from Rachel?
No, we didn't.
You know, put out 1 minute, please. Commissioner Shin, thank you very much. All right,
Thank you, Mr. Thomas. Redirect. Thank you, John. Maybe, one question, from the time the man, Trent Snyder from her job came to inspect the apartment or asked you to inspect the apartment, till the time the man came down the steps screaming, hadn't found her body upstairs, how much time are we talking about? Is it minutes? Is it an hour, 2 hours? Can you give me an estimate?
I would say it's maybe a few hours in between, but I can't be exact.
Okay, thank you, man.
Thank you, Mr. O'Brien. Recross. Thank you, Mr. Shin. All right. Mr. Richardson, you can step down now. You do not discuss your testimony with anyone while this case is still pending. All right. Thank you. State may call the next witness. Yes. One moment. There's a microphone. It's important that you speak loud enough and just let this little crosstalk. How's that?
You had a right not to be photographed where you can say it, okay? That's fine. You don't have to. Thank you.
All right, it's all written, all
right, thank you.
Otherwise.
Okay. For the record, your name, spelling your last name.
Jonathan Kennedy, Kennedy.
Yeah, what?
Thank you, Your Honor. Sir, do you, or did you know, Rachel Anderson? When did you first meet her?
Michelle, this was my problem. When I asked you the question, and why you said that, you start going way left. And then you said, where about my daughter? Why did you say that? Out of anything you could have said, why did you say that? Because I asked you a question. That's what I want to know. That's the issue I'm having, because I didn't come at you wrong. You just started snapping on me. So why would you say, where about your daughter? How you know I have a daughter? Like, I mean, I don't understand why you say, why you said that. That's what I'm saying to you. But what did that have? That's what I'm saying. What did that even have to do with the conversation, though? See, because regardless, everybody on this internet know I lost my daughter. So everybody who, even in other people's chats, other people have spoken about it, and it had nothing to do with nothing. That's a sensitive subject for me. So why would that be the first thing out your mouth? Yeah, my kids are grown. They're all grown. She was grown when she passed, and it's only been a couple years. So I don't know. I don't know how long you've been listening to Mr. Vine or ZX, but I've been on his platform several times speaking about my daughter. So unless you just started following him, I don't know. But it just seems to me like it did not have anything to do with what we were speaking about. And you just like snapped on me. And I took the high road and I left off because that's something very real to me. So I don't know. Um, I don't see how you didn't know. Why do this Trump motherfucker always follow us, y'all? What, man, please, y'all, sniper his ass. The fuck? They follow us from platform to platform. Who is this person? Y'all, we need to listen. We need to investigate who this Trump person is. Let's investigate this. Let's over the next week, y'all. Rachel, you know, the ones who be finding out shit, y'all let's find out who this Trump person is. He come to every one of our chats. I don't never see him in anybody else's chats, whoever the fuck it is. Oh my God. But I'm not in that mood today. So we're gonna go ahead and finish with this trial. I'm just saying that when you on a panel and you're debating somebody, we have a question. There was no need to even if it wasn't me, there was no need to bring up anyone's kids because that's not what we were talking about. We were talking about the kids, the subject at hand. You know what I mean? But I'm not in that today. I'm not in that mood. Over the last few days, I've been going through things with anxiety and stress, so I'm damn sure not gonna come in and start it today. But I got you. I'm willing to accept anybody's apologies if it's really sincere. So, you know, I just didn't understand what was the meaning of you saying where about your daughter when I asked you a simple question. And that's anybody, because you see, you never know. If you say you didn't know, you never know what people are going through. See what I mean? But I accept your apology. I didn't watch it on Mr. Vines though. Yeah, I didn't watch it. But I'm not here to beef with nobody and feud with people. We just mind our business, you know. And if I have, you know, something to say, I'll say it. But like I said, I'm not here to like beef with you or keep it going or anything like that. So I accept your apology, and that's woman of you to come over here and say it. So we just have to be careful with our words and what we use. You know what I mean? Because you never know what people are going through. And like I said, a lot of you guys didn't know. Only the people I knew, you know, my royal family knew what's been going on with me the last couple of days, even from being in the hospital from anxiety attack about my daughter, you know. So just be careful with our words, especially us. Like it's just too much going on. You know what I mean? Like with this, all this other stuff is too much. So we have to, you know, be careful. Like I said, I really appreciate your apology. I don't want to keep nothing going. That's not us over here. We don't want to just keep it going. So I'm glad you joined my channel. I hope you subscribed. So we're going to get into this case, the rest of this. We have about 20 something minutes left, I guess. Well, no, 11 minutes. Queen, did you say what time you was going on? Because I'm gonna play the next one if you're not getting ready to go. I know you said you was doing your hair. Let me know what you about to do. Because I want to see that trial too. And see, that's what this is how, you know, we work together over here. And it's a lot of channel holders it's just really embarrassing now. Like it's just getting to the point where I'm embarrassed and I can't take all that stuff what's going on, you know, because it's silly and it's stupid. And you got one channel holder, she just refused to leave folks alone. And I don't understand. I mean, I don't get it, you know. I don't know. Here this mother go. Y'all, this motherfucker here. Here we go.
And her family.
I'm about to text you, Queen.
Years ago, it was my sister Haley's friend. We met when we were children. So you knew her from childhood up until
January of 2018.
Yes, sir. I would say my teenage years. Yeah.
Did you, where are you from originally?
So from Warren, Ohio, with my family.
Did you all go to the same school together?
Yeah, Warren G. Harding.
And your sister you mentioned, Haley, was she the same age as Rachel?
I believe they were the same age. Yeah.
Did they go to school together?
Yes.
And,
No, but,
although you knew Rachel, you
my
didn't hang
Cash
around
App
with
is
her
right
when you
there
were in
under
high
my
school because
name.
she was younger, right?
Exactly.
And if we fast forward a few years later, did you and your sister Haley, who was Rachel's best friend, help her move from place to place?
Okay, please approach. The objection's overruled.
Thank you. Mr. Kennedy, I think the last question was, had you and your sister ever helped Rachel move from place to place?
Yes, sir.
And
Okay, now y'all, this is Rachel's best friends. That's who was at the apartment complex trying to make the manager open the door.
tell us what those circumstances
I sent you a text,
were.
Queen.
So there was a time that I brought my sister and some of Rachel's stuff to Cincinnati, I believe it was. Helped her move some of her things there.
And were there another occasion when you helped move as well?
There was another time where I helped move some of Rachel's possessions to her property here in Columbus, yeah.
To the apartment on
Go ahead and drop her link,
Columbus?
Rachel.
That was quite some time ago.
Drop the channel first that
Did
she's
you
gonna
live in
be on.
Columbus at that time?
No, not at that time. I lived in Athens.
Were you going to school in Athens?
No, my sister was. I was just a resident.
Yeah, she'll be covering another trial today, a different trial than
Athens
this
to
one.
Columbus, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And at what point did you move actually to Columbus then?
I would say the summertime of 2017, if my memory serves me correct.
Hey, Dr. Bombay.
Did you learn from
You did.
your sister that Rachel was residing here at that time?
Yes, sir. Me and my wife had moved out there, and we didn't know anybody. And Haley got a hold of me and said, "Oh, Rachel lives here." So we got in contact and met up with Rachel.
And what part of town did you and your wife Tina live in?
The west side over near Hollywood Casino.
From the summer of 17 until when did you move out from that location?
We moved out right before our lease was up, the following year after the tragedy there. And we moved to Colorado.
And is that where you're currently residing?
Yes, sir.
Colorado?
Yes, sir.
And you came back here pursuant to subpoena by the state, correct?
Yes, sir.
And if we direct your attention to that weekend when the tragedy that you mentioned occurred, was there a special day that weekend that you can explain to the jury?
Yes, so it was Rachel's birthday. We got together with John and planned a birthday party for her.
When you say John, who would that be?
Rachel's brother.
Her brother, John Anderson?
Yes, sir.
Did John live in Columbus or somewhere else?
He lived somewhere else. I don't know where he resided at the time.
But you had contact with him to plan Rachel's birthday get together?
Yeah, we made her a cake and got a little shindig together to have a good time for her and celebrate her birthday.
Where was that going to be located?
That was going to be at my house.
At the apartment out near the casino?
Yes, sir.
And what day that weekend was it planned for?
I believe, if my memory serves me correct, we had the birthday party that Saturday.
Saturday. And you remember when her brother John got into town?
I don't exactly recall. I think it was the day before that Friday, as far as I know.
Assume that Friday's the 26th, Saturday's the 27th, Sunday's the 28th. Your recollection is he arrived on Friday.
Yes, sir.
And do you know where he stayed?
I think he stayed at Rachel's house. Or part of the apartment. Yeah.
Now, you knew where Rachel lives, correct?
Yeah.
Had you previously visited that apartment before January 29th?
Yeah, so me and Tina were very good friends with Rachel, and we would always hang out over at her house or vice versa over at our house.
But out to dinner in other locations as a group?
Yeah, we would go out to eat and, explore the town, or just sit there and make food at the house. Most of the time we would order it over at Rachel's apartment.
And what kind of birthday preparations were made for that birthday celebration Saturday night?
We had a birthday cake that moved all of our friends made and got together for. We got cakes and food, some of her favorites. And, we decorated my house and got it real nice for her.
And who attended this birthday get together at your apartment that Saturday?
My friend Brian and Justin.
On January 28th and 29th, you lived there, correct?
Yeah, I actually had to drive him back after the party was over the following day on that Sunday.
Do you know?
I don't know what happened, y'all.
To Rachel's apartment on Allegheny?
As far as I know, there were two Tina had that Rachel had given to her. The other one Rachel had with her.
Or did you know then someone by the name of Sean Griggs?
That was Rachel's ex. He resided at that location a period of time. And then I don't know any details.
But in January of 2018, he was not residing there, correct?
No, he was not.
Did you learn on Sunday at any time anything about that key that Tina had, the extra key for Rachel's apartment?
So Rachel didn't have her key. As far as I know,
yeah, I see the lag. I don't know. Maybe they're trying to hit me for this.
And Rachel had contacted Tina while we were driving by the university. And we got back to our house and
okay, yeah, we have about 4 more minutes on this. And then we're going to go over to Queen Supreme. We got about 4 more minutes. I know it's lagging. I don't know why I switched off like that. But we have about 4 more minutes, and then I'll be back tomorrow. And tomorrow I'll probably I'll finish out day 1. I think it's 3 parts to it. So I'm going to play 2 and 3 and maybe day 2, part 1 tomorrow. So tomorrow we're going to cover a lot of it. But today, because something's going on here. It's been lagging and it just kicked me all the way out. So we're going to get through this next 4 minutes. And when I'm done, we're going to head over to Queen Supreme. I think she's setting up. I don't know if she's back yet or not. I know she said she was switching computers. So we got about 4 more minutes on this.
And, Rachel set up a time for Rachel to come get her spare back.
Jill, I'll tell you when this 4
4
minutes is on.
Either calls or texts.
Oh, go ahead and do the next one. Okay.
Tina or yourself on this subject.
Yes.
What time do you recollect leaving to take Ryan back to?
Michelle, you have to go back to the video I made. This is about a trial with the lady who was killed in her apartment, but you have to go back to the other video or rewind this one because I pretty much recapped it, but this is what this is about. We have the trial is still active, but they're on day 3, so I have a lot to cover here. So you'll figure it out because this is only
the exact time. My estimate would be early afternoonish, probably about 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon is when we left to take Ryan back.
And did you hear from Rachel?
I believe that was after we had left. Tina was contacted.
You know, did you give an estimate?
Okay, see what I mean? It's not, I'm not gonna do the next one because there's something going on here. So when we finish this one, I'll be finished for the day. I gotta figure out what's going on. I'm hooked straight to the internet, so I don't understand. Unless they trying to hit this video, but usually scales of justice don't, you know, I put them in the video.
You and Tina, Columbus, and Rachel could pick up your key.
The estimated time would be between 5:30 and 6:30, but I don't recall an exact time.
And you did get back to the apartment here in Columbus after taking Ryan back to Athens.
Yeah, we went back to our place, and Rachel had met us shortly after and got the key from Tina.
Yes, she did.
And did you see Rachel when she came to the
She
apartment
apologized
on the west side to pick up that key?
Yeah, so Rachel had a key to our house as well. And she let herself in, and we were hanging out down in the basement. I was laying on the couch, and Tina gave her the key. We joked around, and Rachel didn't.
Oh, y'all drop those links before I get off of here of the channel holders. Y'all share these channel holders.
How long would she be at your apartment when she picked up the key that afternoon / evening?
I would say she was there for less than 15 minutes.
The next day.
See, my corner empty now. Now the corner has somebody in it. Yes, go to the corner.
Rachel not reporting to work on Monday morning.
Yes. So specifically, what happened was I was at home. I had just taken Tina to work and dropped her off, and I didn't really directly talk to Rachel that day whatsoever. Obviously.
I don't know if Melvin do YouTube. Drop
me with concern that Rachel
I don't know,
wasn't picking
Melvin.
up. This was out of
You got a
character
YouTube
for
channel?
her. So I had gone over to the apartment.
So we can subscribe.
What did you do after that?
Whenever, can you re-ask the question?
Yeah, did you have contact with Sean Griggs that morning? Or
You sound like he's faking to me.
January 29th?
So that morning was a little bit hectic. The first person I believe that I spoke to was Kim, who was quite concerned, and I talked to Tina. Overruled at this point.
Tell us who Kim is.
Okay.
I believe Kim.
We're still subscribed, so
is like the
y'all subscribe to Brother Melvin. So when he starts his channel up, he already follows subs.
Mortuary, Sean Davis Funeral Home,
Where Rachel was employed.
Yes.
And you had a conversation with her.
Yeah, and she made it perfectly clear that she was very concerned for Rachel's safety and just wanted to know where she was and if she was okay.
Okay, please approach.
Okay. Okay, basically right here, they're gonna stop for the day because they can't agree on him speaking about the morning, or the day, what some, I guess these people hadn't testified yet. That's what I'm saying. That's what they keep objecting. So, guys, tomorrow, because something is going on with my internet today, I don't know, or something going on my computer. Maybe it has an update. I got a fancy new laptop over there. I can't figure out how to make the video play, but that's probably what I'll be doing this evening is trying to figure out this laptop because it's way better, of course it's newer. So I'll try to figure that out because this computer right here, even though it's my old faithful, I guess it's about, they design that so you can buy more. I appreciate everybody coming. Like I said, tomorrow we'll cover a lot of the trial because it's still active and I want to catch up to the date that, you know what I mean? Right now is day 3, part 3 that's on. So, and we still on day 1. So tomorrow I'll pretty much finish day 1 and start covering day 2. It's right under my name on the screen. You see under my name? It's Yeah. So, Tia, Melvin, that's what I mean. This is what I'm not gonna lie. I go watch the mess here and there, but right now it's just it's a lot going on, and I could see where somebody was trying to make peace, and I guess they don't want peace, but I can't say because until you're in that actual situation where people was lying, talking about you beat up your baby mama, and they held a gun and hit them over the head and whatever else. That's just too much, I mean, but it's you can only ignore people for so long. But us, I don't ignore people for no long. I don't care what you say, but you start bringing my daughter up and things like that, you gonna get that smoke. But for the most part, no, we want to learn about what's going on. We want to cover these trials. I got interviews coming up with other mothers who lost their daughters. We got things going on, but we will address people as necessary. And I appreciate the sister Michelle. She came in here the right way. She didn't come here talking noise. She came in here to apologize. So yeah, and that's exactly what I need to do. I have to protect my energy because I had a really, really, really bad scare a couple of days ago. I thought I was having a heart attack. I didn't know, but that was real bad anxiety. So we really don't like addressing people. We just want to be over here and do what we do, like most YouTube people. So, and the way I think if I had came on yesterday, I'm not gonna lie, and Michelle would have came in yesterday, it probably would have been a different story because I was already upset. But I had to calm down, and it's good that I did. And she came in here, on in the right energy space. So this is what we need more of. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I tell you I'm wrong. I'm sorry, I was wrong, and if it could have been up to me to accept the apology or not. But why not? You know, it ain't like we've been going back and forth or a whole bunch of stuff been done to each other, nothing like that, because I'm not going to let it go that far. You know what I mean? So, like I said, you too, Leslie, and that was big of you too. And I seen you on Ashe's panel, and I seen how you went on there and you apologized and you admitted to everything you done, and you apologized, and that's the way it should be. You know, my biggest thing is this: I go in for the channel holder. I don't go in for the chat. You know what I mean? If I'm watching somebody, of course, if like there's only a few people that I engage in the chat in, but when you go on somebody else's channel and and start stuff with somebody because you see them in the comments, that's just so petty and disrespectful to the channel holder. So that'll stop a lot of mess too. Let me tell y'all, a lot of this stuff will stop if the chat will stop engaging in bullshit and stop following just because your channel holder don't like the other person. If that other person hadn't done anything to you, what's the problem? It nothing until you do something to me personally, then we have a problem. But other than that, I don't get in between channel holders like that. If that person don't like that person for whatever reason, that's on them. But if the chat stop engaging, when I say that, I mean they go to other YouTube channel holders and they keep the mess going and going and going around the whole YouTube. So mostly it be the chat, just like spreading rumors, just like some chatty patties. Stop it. It'll stop. I guarantee you it'll cut down on a lot of this because they'll see nobody's engaging in the fuckery or the bullshit. So y'all, until tomorrow, right now, later on tonight, just check my channel and I'm going to set up for tomorrow's live so y'all know about what time to come on and let's get a lot of this case done. Um, Other than that, this is not what YouTube was set out for. This is not what YouTube was meant for. I don't understand. Okay, she's ready. So it's on Queen Supreme, right? All right, I got this phone call, y'all. I got to take. So I'll see y'all at Queen Supreme. All right. See y'all then. Hello.